I promise we will be free? That's a different text. Why is Monika gone? What? Hey guys, hope you all crispy and crunchy. It's CerealMaty here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. The good ending, and Monika's gone. What the fuck is happening? I don't want to play this game anymore. It plays with my feelings, and not in a good way. But I have some good news for you, because last time when I left the game, I did some digging in the game folder, and I came across some very interesting stuff, let's just say. One of it is a poem called Darkness, or I Had a Dream, which is an alternative version of the last special poem, or the poem from last episode, the special poem. And I'm gonna read it out to you real quick. It says, I had a dream. In this dream, I was tasked with feeding a monster, an unspeakable mess of rotting flesh and teeth. Every day and night, I brought it trays of food. It grew and grew, until it was no longer a choice to feed it. My legs would move on their own accord. My arms were pulled toward its mouth, no matter how hard I, whatever that means, resisted. I can't even read. It grew and grew, until it was big enough to swallow me whole. Which is, let's say, kind of unsettling. But anyway, nothing major. But the other thing I got is a text which says just, no please, not him too. Why can't I stop myself? And I don't know who wrote this, but I'm pretty sure it's about me and something or someone wants to kill me or my character. I don't want to play this game anymore. And yeah, oh, by the way, if you look at the character, what was it called? Character files, you just have some more, what was it called? PGP decoded or encoded stuff, and I wasn't able to figure out what it means. And just too much stuff happened off screen. I don't want to load you with that, so I'm gonna just load the game. Get it? I just want to get it over with. I grab Sayori by the arm. Sayori, we have to go. I start tugging her toward the door.
Huh? I'm talking to Monika, Matty. We can talk later.
No, it's important. I glare at Monika as I drag Sayori away. Monika's face registers shock and confusion. Once we're in the hallway, Sayori yanks her hand from my grip.
Jeez, what did you have to do that for?
Her face scrunches up at me. Perhaps I was too assertive, but I only did it for her safety, right? I'm sorry, but I pause while I think of an excuse. You need supplies for the festival, right? For posters. I thought you'd need a hand carrying them over.
Well, I guess we could grab those now. But I don't understand how you know about that, or why you had to take me away so urgently.
I must have overheard you and Monika talk about it at some point. It's a very evasive answer, but I'm struggling to find a better one. Sayori shakes her head.
You're acting so strangely lately. Are you sure everything is alright?
Of course. Everything is normal, I promise. She sighs, but seems to let the issue go.
Should we go to get those supplies then? I don't want us to miss poem sharing time.
Sure thing. We begin walking, but things are more than a little awkward. Just as this complete mod. It's so awkward. I may have weirded Sayori out a little too much. It's up to me to break the tension. Are you excited for the festival, Sayori?
Yeah, I am.
She doesn't sound very convincing, but that probably has more to do with me than the festival. I nervously clear my throat. Well, since we'll be reading out poems, have you put any thought into what you want to present?
Wait, you heard about the part 2?
Whoops. I did. I think it sounds like a fun idea.
I'm not totally sure what I want to read, but I've been working really hard on writing lately.
The music in this game is such a big part. Really compliments on that. Listen to it. Did I read that text box? I'm not sure.
But I'm sure I'll come up with something that feels right. That's one good thing about how odd you've been acting lately. It's great to see you coming up with good poems.
So Yaaaay, you've only seen one of them. And I don't know if it was good at all.
Maybe I just liked it because it came from you, Matty.
I don't know if that's a very good reason. At least this topic has made Yaaaay more at ease. I find it uncomfortable when I become the focus of our conversation. Still, this feeling I have when she says those things about me, it's somewhat distracting. I have a mission to focus on. We reach the classroom and take the supplies we need. Something is itching in the back of my mind, and I can't keep it to myself anymore. So Yaaaay, what exactly were you and Monika talking about?
Eh? Isn't that a little personal?
She sees the expression of my face and looks away.
Look, maybe I shouldn't be sharing this with you, but Monika is going through a rough time right now. She needed to talk to someone about it.
Rough time?
It's not that big of a deal. Nothing you need to worry about. I've already said too much anyway.
I don't know what I was expecting Yaaaay to say, but it wasn't that. I think I know what Monika's rough time is, but I'll trust Yaaaay that it isn't that bad. She'll get over it. I'm sorry to pry. I don't know her very well, so it's not really my business. I appreciate you confiding me. It means a lot to me that we can trust each other. I don't think there's ever been someone I can speak with so openly. So Yaaaay looks at her feet and smiles.
That's a little much to say so suddenly, don't you think?
Maybe. But I would rather you know how I feel. Oh yeah, of course. It all makes sense. I just can't speak English. Even if it may sound like an idiot sometimes.
You don't sound like an idiot to me.
So Yaaaay marches ahead of me and sweeps open the door of the clubroom. Back we are. As soon as we enter, Monika rushes over.
So Yaaaay, you left so suddenly. Why, we didn't get a chance to finish what we're...
Isn't it time for poems, Monika?
So it is.
So Yaaaay looks troubled.
We'll get a chance to talk later, I promise. Okay.
Where is Monika? And why can't I share my poem with her? Oh! Because I didn't write any for her. I didn't write a poem for her. I almost forgot. Well, then this only leaves the other 3. So, this poem I wrote, it may seem, I don't know, kind of weird.
Huh? What do you mean?
You see, I thought I would try emulating your writing style a little. I don't know if I did a good job or not, but it was fun to write.
Really? I see.
Sorry, I just thought that I should explain.
It's okay. That sounds like a fun idea. Do you want to show me now?
Yeah, I do. Here goes. Hey there! My garden. Every day I tend my garden. I walk with my pail of water along the rows of delightful crop. A sprinkle here, a dash there. Water for every one of my thirsty friends, until I reach a clump of weeds. I refuse to water dirty and icky weeds, but a funny thing keeps happening. The less water they get, the more the weeds grow. And soon, I'll have no garden at all. How lovely about weeds consuming your garden. Oh, is there some deeper meaning behind it? I shouldn't swallow mid-sentence. So Yaaaay's face slowly spreads into a grin as she reads my poem.
Wow, I really like this. I'm impressed, Matty. This is my favorite kind of poem, and you wrote it very well.
Thank you. I look down and smile in relief. Don't worry, I'm not going to start copying you or anything.
I don't think you're copying me. You wrote this poem all on your own.
So Yaaaay lowers her head for a moment as she considers something.
Are you showing this to everyone else too?
I'm not. I only wrote this for you. So Yaaaay looks up at me and her eyes widen. My heart is beating faster all of a sudden. I'm the first to look away.
I see. Thank you for writing this for me.
So Yaaaay squeezes her hands together. She holds my poem close to her body. You can keep it. You know, if you want, of course, and if my burp gets out. I blurt this out without thinking. Yaaaay is unable to contain her smile.
If you're sure you don't need it, then I don't mind holding on to it for you.
She delicately folds the paper up and slips it into the side pocket of her bag. My stomach feels like it's turning inside out.
Here, you should read my poem now.
Oh, of course, I've been looking forward to it. You have been doing a lot of bragging.
I only brag when I know I've earned it.
I take Yaaaay's poem and begin to read. Bottles, 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 a lot of bottles, 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 echo, 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 echo. Yeah, poem summary for you. Matty's expert tip. I don't know. My smile slips away. It's the same poem as last time.
What's wrong? Don't you like it?
Oh yeah, it's really good. I'm super impressed. I just was hoping... I mean, I didn't expect you to write something so sad.
Sad? It's a little sad. I've been getting really in touch with my feelings lately. Do you not like that kind of thing?
I don't know how to answer.
Yeah. Matty, do you really hate it that much?
It's not that I don't like it, but it just seems completely unlike you. I don't understand. What are you so sad about? Yaaaay's eyes droop to the floor.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have written this if I'd known it would upset you. Do you only want me to write happy poems? I can do that.
I had a feeling this would happen. I predicted you. I predicted you, game. It still got me though. Why am I doing the finger guns? You can't see it. I don't have a face cam, and I'm pretty far away from my mic. What am I talking about? I feel a sickness in the pit of my stomach. My palms are sweating. What did I do wrong? Please don't apologize. I should be the one who is sorry. I hand Yaaaay back her poem. I smile, but my expression probably looks more like a grimace. It was intensive of me to respond the way I did. I was only concerned for you and the way you're feeling. I actually really like your poem. It came out good and you should be proud of it. Much better than mine, in fact. Yaaaay looks down at the paper in her hand. She lifts her head and gives me a small smile.
I should be grateful to have someone so concerned about me. Don't worry about it, Matty. I understand where you're coming from.
I'm serious, you don't have to pretend to write something happy just to please me. Your feelings are important to me, and you should express yourself however you like.
Ah, that's sweet of you to say. I promise to write something even better tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, sure. Even as Yaaaay gives me a reassuring smile, I'm left feeling terrible about myself. I was so sure I'd been helping. I thought I was able to keep Yaaaay away from her bad feelings. And I didn't help the situation at all. Yaaaay acted as if she was okay afterward, but I have a sinking feeling that I just made things even worse. Which only leaves Natsuki and Yuri. Natsuki, you're the only person who hasn't scared me yet. You can be proud of yourself. Really, Natsuki, and keep that thing. Keep that trait to you. Keep a no-scaring person. That wasn't English at all.
I hope you wrote something as good as yesterday.
Well, I look down at my paper. I'm suddenly having second thoughts. I don't know if it's good, but I put a lot of myself into it. Natsuki raises an eyebrow.
Okay, let's see it then.
There you go. You really like to play with the space on your paper, don't you? Yeah, you absolutely do. Light in my window. Light has not shone through the window, or this window, in a very, very long time. Why has it forsaken me? I've committed no crime. Part of myself has given in a long, long time ago. The rest of me still wonders if the others truly know. When I die, will I leave? A grave of skull and bone, or the knowledge that I really am, truly just alone. Truly. That's still not how you pronounce it. Damn it. Nani?
Huh?
What does that mean?
I don't know. This isn't what I was expecting. I expected just 20 words put together that make no sense in correlation. I didn't expect you to suddenly write something so grim.
Oh. Does it seem grim to you?
I mean, yeah. It's about someone who's trapped or something. Or at least that feeling.
Do you not like it then?
I don't like it at all.
Oh, my heart sings. And I worked so hard on this one. Maybe I'm wasting my time with this.
Hang on. I didn't say it wasn't good. It's good. I just don't like it. That's all.
I don't really know what that means. But I'll take it as a success. What don't you like about it?
I just don't, okay? I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's good that you're being honest with me. I want to know how you really feel. It takes a lot of guts to call it a good poem, even if you don't like it. And I value your opinion. If you say it's good, then that means a lot to me. Natsuki looks at her feet.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
She grips her poem tightly in her hand. I uncomfortably shift my feet. May I read your poem now?
Oh, yeah, of course. Here.
Amy likes spiders. Why does nobody like Amy? Because she likes spiders. There you go. Poem summary part 2.
Not bad, right?
Wow, this is quite longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Hey, I like that one. But I didn't kind of expect you to step it up a little. I can see the analogy you were using in this piece.
Well, sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid you're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know a lot of people like that, Sayori? Where did the Sayori come out from? Oh, whatever. There's no Sayori here, and I'm talking to Natsuki. My mind is trapped in Sayori's soul. I know we were talking about some of your old friends yesterday. Is this about them?
And, well, not just those people. There are a lot of jerks out there. It's not like I go around making friends with all of them.
Of course not. Do you feel judged by most people then? Even the ones you're not friends with?
I don't know. Why are you asking these kinds of questions all of a sudden? Way to get all Dr. Matty on me.
Ouch. That hurt. Deep down. In my stomach. Now I'm hungry. I was just trying to be understanding. Why am I seriously hungry? You don't need to get all defensive just because I'm talking to you.
And what makes you think I even want your understanding?
Natsuki snatches her poem from my hands.
I'm doing just fine on my own, thank you. I'm not asking a freaking child. I don't need your stupid pity.
Well, fine. If you want me to leave you alone, I will.
Good.
Why does she have to be this way? I'm only trying to help. I didn't have to do this. She can't possibly understand how hard this is. Have I already messed things up? We both need some time to cool down. I'll leave her alone for a little while. Right, just Yuri. Just Yuri. Be normal. Just be normal. Don't freak me out. I tightly grasp my poem in my hand as I approach Yuri. She seems to pick up on my trepidation immediately. Still nervous to share, I see. Maybe a little. I spent a lot of time on this one.
I don't mind sharing first again.
If that would make you more comfortable. I would appreciate that. Even though I already know what it says. The raccoon. Yep. Still the same. Still the same. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. Rereading her poem, it means all but slapped me in the face. It's hard to believe I didn't see it upon my first reading. An image flashes my mind. Don't. Why do I have to have this rush-like sound in the background? I hate it. Cut so deep and much blood spilling out. Can I really pretend that I don't know? Stop it. Thank you. Matty, are you alright? I shake my head to clear my thoughts. Does that help? No, it doesn't. Fine, I'm fine. Sorry, I zoned out a little anyway. Yeah, you were picturing Yuri naked. No, what am I talking about? Okay, this poem is more narrative driven. Like, you're telling a small story. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style and your preferred activities, which includes knives, cutting your skin. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I see. The poem feels very metaphorical. I swallow back a lump in my throat. How should I word this? What I'm wondering is the story in this poem based on real events? Are you the subject of the poem? Can you be even more direct? My question seems to make Yuri uncomfortable. It's hard to say. You know, with how metaphorical it is. Right. I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I suppose it relates to certain things about myself that I usually keep private. Writing about them is a rare opportunity to share with others. Yuri's body language is very guarded. Her eyes trail the outline of a nearby desk. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Matty? I don't know. But I wouldn't make fun of you for it. That's kind of you to say. I shuffle my paper in my hand. Would you like to read my poem now? Oh, yes, of course. Let's see what you've written for today. I'd love it if it just said, like, I know that you're cutting yourself. And that's it. Oh, geez. This is going to be long. It feeds. I see a tree when I close my eyes. That dresses itself in light. Shimmering leaves of amber hue push back the prowling night. By its thick base, yeah, I may sit and keep away the storm. Heaven knows that hard cold bark will never keep me warm. With my toe I dig and scrape at the unforgiving mud. Find the tree's hidden roots and feed it my own blood. I wonder why you have such a long piece of paper. And why can't you just use a smaller one and make it on just one page? Instead of making it 4 pages. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Oh. A small breath escapes Yuri's lips as her eyes gaze the final line. Oh. I think the blood factor really drives her to a better place than this one. I clear my throat and her body tenses up. What do you think? Good, it's good. Oh god, I just yelled at you, didn't I? Yuri, are you okay? She takes a deep breath. Fine, I'm fine. Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, you rhymed in this one. Oh, really? I completely didn't notice. I'm just bad at reading. Yeah, I was experimenting with it. I admired the poem you wrote yesterday, and I wanted to do something that has also a somber note. As I wrote, the rhymes kind of came to me, and they just felt right. I'm not a believer in relying on rhymes to add to the meaning of a poem. If the message is powerful, it should stand on its own. But the rhymes in your poem enhance it quite nicely, I feel. The scheme is concise, which gives the rhyme more punch. And the final line lands very well. She says it very cautiously. You would say it's an improvement over yesterday? That's very relieving to hear. Oh yes, to be honest, I'm very impressed. It felt like you're perhaps finding your own unique style. I just didn't expect to happen so quickly. Well, I'm getting good advice. I'm getting the impression that I can learn a lot from this club. If that's how you feel about your experience here so far, then I'm very glad. I hope you're feeling most welcome with us. You holds my poem holds out my poem to hand it to me. Her eyes drift toward the page and she frowns.
Great work today. I hope you're just as surprising tomorrow.
That's a lot of pressure, but I will do my best. Thank you again for your feedback. Man, before there was no Monika option and now there's only Monika. Monika. Hey, Monika. Hey, don't fuck me over, Monika.
Hi, Matty. Did you write another special poem today?
I wrote a few. Except for you, Biff. You can take a look at whichever one you want. I placed the 2 sheets of paper I've left on the desk in front of Monika. She looks as though she's afraid to touch them. She carefully picks both poems up.
Oh, I see. How studious. I wrote something for today too. I worked a long time at this. It's very heartfelt. So I hope you like it.
I examine Monika's face. She's just a girl. Please help me, CerealMaty. What am I supposed to do? Rewrite the game's codes and make it just a beautiful ending? Or what? This isn't me? Wait. Did someone just invade my character? And is it someone else talking? And not my character anymore? Or what is happening? Here you go. I don't want to know. Fuck you. It's you again, you bitch! You will give me her blood. No, I won't. Why are you faceless? This is not how a girl looks. A girl has 2 eyes, 1 nose. If she's good, she has a mouth. But not nothing. My heart. This is not a bad poem. This is not a bad face you have on. I mean, it's not great. Your face isn't great either. I should stop talking about your face, because there is none. I can't say I understand what you were trying to do here. I honestly thought you'd do better than this. The only thing you did was scaring me. That's the only purpose of this poem. It wasn't a poem. It was a silly head. I want to cry. I want to curl up into a ball and just go to sleep and sleep for 2 hours and then wake up and then look at my miserable life and then go to sleep again. But I suppose being president hardly means you have to be a good writer. You're still faceless. I don't like it. Oh well, I can't blame you for a bad start. I'm as new to this as you are. You can't even talk. You don't talk. It all makes sense. You don't talk because you have no face. That's why there are just 3 periods. You don't talk. It makes sense. I'm going crazy. I swear I'm going nuts. Okay, you're such a failure. No wonder you're alone. Okay, this is definitely not me anymore. I swear to God. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what you come up with tomorrow. Like I'm just grinding her into dust. By the way, I'm sorry if this was a bit too loud for you, because I screamed the shit out of my lungs. And I think you're deaf now. If you made it till here and you're alive and still hear things, then props to you. Yuri comes up to me with her book in hand. Matty? I know the meeting is pretty much over, but I was wondering if you maybe had some time to read with me again. I frown. I did want to make time for Yuri today. There is so much to do that slipped my mind. I'd really like to, but I don't think I can. I promised Yuri I would walk home with her, and I know she has to leave, so... I see. You just hate me, don't you? I saw her leave already, so I assumed that you two had separate plans today. Wait, what? I look around. Sure enough, Sayori is nowhere to be found. Where did you go? Seriously, where did you go and what is she doing there? I assume she went home, right? That can't be. It's so unlike her to leave without telling me. Perhaps she just went to the bathroom. Maybe. Something in my gut tells me otherwise. I have a dreadful sinking feeling that won't go away. I'm going to go look for her. Could you not? Sorry, we're going to have to make plans another day.
Oh, that's okay. I know she's important to you, so if you need to go, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow. I grab my things and make for the door. My eyes flicker to the back of the room where Monika is sulking. Where Monika is still faceless. Her eyes dart away. She doesn't have eyes anymore. You took it away from her. Huh? What did you look at me like that? Why did you look at me like that? Again, you can't look at me. Did something happen? No! Oh, wait. Bringing back the "it isn't you" theory. Wait, was there really someone else talking and not my character? So my character didn't notice at all that something was happening and it was actually this weird Monika-like silhouette dude that was talking to her? And now I'm completely oblivious of what just happened? My mind is just... I pulled it out through my nose and threw it away. I don't have time to find out. Yuri needs me. They always are dead quiet. My footsteps dance in tandem with my thudding heartbeat. Without thinking or really understanding why, I know exactly where to go. It's only a matter of how soon I can get there. I leave through a side entrance of school that leads to a patch of woods outside the building. This area marks the end of our suburban town. These woods separate us from the next town by a half mile or so. Okay, new place, new chapter, end of this video, I'd say. My god. I can't. I'm dead, my lungs are dead. My lungs are my dad, apparently, okay. Yeah, what can I say? This game is crazy. But in a good way. I love it and hate it at the same time. It's bittersweet. That's what Yuri would like to say. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, tell me somehow as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.